Alright, so the bike is all packed. I've been procrastinating all morning, to be honest. Should have left ages ago. We're putting it off. I'm a bit anxious. I'm really anxious actually. Untested bike, really. New luggage, new set of camping gear, new stuff to pack, and a trip the likes of which I've not really done before. But yeah, it's time to go.
I got some new tyres from Adventure Spec. They're the Motos Extreme Hybrid, so we'll see how I get on with them. They make the bike look awesome, to be honest. It's really cool to see it with proper knobbies on. The luggage that I'll be using for this trip is the Moscow Moto Reckless 40 system. I'm really excited to see how this one works.
So we hit the road. I've hit a few trails already. I'm taking the Tet route, so we'll see how far we get on that before I need to hit the road and make up some time. I just went through the deepest puddle in all of England. I'm having a great time. The bike feels very strange with all the weight, and I'm getting used to the new tyres. I've just let down the pressure even more because it's really quite slippery off-road and also on-road. I've spun the rear wheel a couple of times. Hopefully that makes things a bit better. We'll see. So I had a great first day on the bike yesterday, getting used to the new setup, new tyres, new luggage, riding with weight, which I've never done with this bike before. Some nice mild trails, but a lot of big puddles and a few sort of tricky sections with so much weight, and also the gullies and the 4x4 tracks. I just hate riding in them. So yeah, got to Andover, stayed in the old Best Western, and today I'm going to head out and hopefully get to around Gloucestershire. Looks like a really nice route, so I'm excited. Weather's good as well. Would you just look at this? Reached this very muddy crossroads. I guess we'll give it a go. This will be interesting. probably go through it. I have wet boots. So this byway is a massive bog hole. I'm not really sure how deep it is, so I think we're going to avoid this one. It's really long as well, super muddy. tell the TRF about this one, but that road is closed. But there's a footpath down the side. It's a long old detour. Yesterday was cracking, loads of mud, massive water crossings and deep puddles, some pretty gnarly terrain as well. I'm just going to jet wash the bike. I've got a little electrical issue with the tail light. The brake light is working but the tail light isn't, so I'm going to clean the bike, and then I think one of the connectors just came loose yesterday. Just wash everything so I can have a good look at what's happening. First morning in Ireland. It's a little bit cold, blue skies, beautiful weather. Let's get going.
People swim.
No way. That's so cool. Ah. Woo. Yeah.
And we'll do that one on the way back.
Cool.
And you can probably see where we're going in the distance.
Alrighty. Mate, I'm gonna have to lose more layers. That's hard work.
Making good ground though. I was honestly expecting this to be massive.
Yeah, almost pinged off the right and I tried to put my foot down and there was not solid ground.
I'd say put it into gear and use the engine brake.
Start it in gear as well, yeah? Just on the a workout. Catch my breath.
Take your gear off.
Not too bad. Only a little bit to go, I think.
There.
Yeah, that bit's steep, but it's not too bumpy. So, after some real cool rocky stuff this morning, we've come to the real gnarly shit. This is the second hill we've had to push the bikes down. I'm gonna walk you down it now. It's pretty fucking gnarly. Adam's next. Some parts are pretty much vertical. Would you look at this? Whoa. Okay, don't know if you can see Adam down there with my bike. So this is our little camp for the night. had a little look on View Ranger, found a little forest road, took a little back road through here, and set up shop. So I've got my new MSR tent, which I haven't used yet. It's going to be the first time. Bikes all seem pretty stable. Adam's setting up his hammock and his tarp. Gonna get a fire going, cook some food. So this is what we've been dealing with this morning. Barely any path at all. Pretty interesting. So we'll see how far we get.
So after a really gnarly day riding yesterday, we woke up nice and early, ready to take on Mount Leinster. The path was completely gone, overgrown. It was all heather and bracken, and Adam had a couple of spills, hit his head pretty badly on a rock, which was quite gnarly. We carried on, got to the top of Mount Leinster, and Adam's clutch just went completely. So we're stuck at the top of Mount Leinster. We had to basically try and adjust the clutch to get it to roll a little bit. Rolled the bike all the way back down to the bottom of the hill and met this guy that Adam had met a couple of times before, who said, look, take my DR350, carry on your journey, go get to your end destination today and drop it back to me in a couple of days. So that's what we did. We arrived at camp quite late, set up the tents, got a bonfire going, had a great barbecue and a lovely evening with some mates. In the evening, Adam rode out to get some cell reception, and when he was riding back, he had a rear blowout, so the unlucky streak continued. We were able to fix the flat in the morning. We just replaced the inner tube with a spare 21-inch tube. It was pretty sketchy riding that bike. The tyre was pretty much bald.
How's your new bike? Mate, you'd be faster on the CRF doing 7 kilometers an hour.
Because of the bald rear tyre and because of the 21 tube being in the 18-inch rear wheel, we just decided that we were going to ride on road for the rest of the trip. But there was the quarry to have a play in the morning, which was great fun. Jumped the DR a little bit. After that, we took a scenic route and then started heading back to Dublin, where Adam swapped the DR350 for his desert sled.
She's a beauty.
Guinness Lake, man.
That's where they get Guinness. You just
Scoop it out.
We stopped for lunch. We were eating at the edge of this forest, and these guys jumped out of a car and almost nicked the helmet off my motorcycle. It was a whole thing. We headed back to Dublin, cleaned the bikes up, picked up the desert sled, went and got some pizza. In the morning, I started my way back, heading down to the southeast of Ireland, ready to catch a ferry in the morning and head back home to the UK.
So I've just got off the ferry, back in Wales, making a beeline for home. I'm knackered. Wales has got restrictions coming in. The ferry took forever. There was 5 meter swell, so it was pretty choppy. Yeah, let's get this done.
So yeah, this is happening.
Well, I've had 3 flats in the last 24 hours. Yesterday at about 5 o'clock I had the first one. Basically, from running low tyre pressure, the wall of the tube had started to rub, which led to a flat tyre. Pulled it out, patched it. Half an hour later it was flat again, and took it to a shop this morning to put a new tube in, and the patch had come off completely off the old inner tube. They put a new tube in, hour and a half later that's flat as well. So, I mean, I'm an hour and 15 from home. There's a van on the way. Bit of a shame. Not the best end to the trip, but things happen. Yeah.